What's up, YouTube? I'm Z, and this channel shows you the world through my lens. I'm trying out my new headphones, and it's kind of weird. Like, I sound very different in them for some reason. I don't know. It's going to take some getting used to. But I saw a few of you guys recommended some suggestions, which I really appreciate. I did have to stick with wired for now because I like to hear my voice back through the mic, so I connect directly to the mic, just so I can control my levels and make sure I'm not like screaming too loud or talking too low. So yeah, thank you for your suggestions. I did get one of the ones that was suggested. At the moment, just, gotta have that lower end of the budget. So I went for a slightly cheaper pair for now, and then maybe someday in the future when things are going really well, we're trying to manifest it like Nicki, I can get some like nicer headphones. But for now, we're gonna try these out. It's definitely gonna trip me out. This is the first video I'm recording with these headphones, so bear with me, guys. Okay, so we are doing Roman Reloaded, the re-up, the remaining tracks. We have 9 tracks left. So these are all the tracks I haven't reacted to from the track list. And I'm just gonna go through song by song and we're gonna check them out. It will take me a minute, maybe less than a minute, between songs because I want to make sure I pull up the Genius lyrics for each song before I start it, just so that I have them for reference, okay? Yeah, nothing else from me. Let's go ahead and get started. This one's called Hell Yeah.
I'm in the middle of the club with my niggas and we all fucked up screaming hell yeah, hell yeah. When we do it, we go high. We're doing it all night. All the girls, they wanna vibe with us tonight. I'm in the middle of the club with my niggas and we all fucked up screaming hell yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, I ain't see you on the Forbes yet.
Very interesting. Man, I really hope that I should almost, after this video, like listen to a song with my previous headphones and then listen to this one and see if it's like making it sound different. Not that it sounds bad. I'm just very curious now that because my voice sounds different, I wonder if the song sounds different to me. That being said, not that that was important to be said, but I would say like I find like the versatility and the diverse range on this album is very interesting. This song, like again, very pop feel, and I think a lot of you were telling me about this album. You were saying like she really goes into the pop bag and shows that she can have that versatility and make just like a lot of pop hits, but still be herself, which is super cool. So that was an interesting chorus. I'm excited to hear it again. I want to try to get a little bit more feel for it. But for now, we'll keep it going. Let's see what Nicki's first verse is.
All the girls, they wanna vibe with us tonight. I'm in the middle of the club with my niggas and we all fucked up screaming hell yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, I ain't see you on the Forbes yet. Swear to God, I ain't see you in them stores yet. Donatello on the corset, pretty gang in the back of my Corvette. Got my best friends Ranges and Benzes, plus all my menses Louis V lenses. This is how it feel when you winning. Man, they been rocking with me since the beginning.
All the respect. I love lines like that. I love rags to riches lines, probably the most. And I would say a close second is the I take care of my people lines. Like, these are the type of lines that just make you like an artist more for themselves. When she says like, caught my best friends Ranges and Benzes, plus all my men's have Louis V lenses, and then they've been rocking with me since the beginning. So you know what I mean? Like, it's just something that, like, how can you hate on that? It's just a lot of respect, and I'm sure a lot of us wish that maybe someday we could do the same, right? Because it's super dope.
This is how it feel when you winning. Man, they been rocking with me since the beginning. This is where the stress ends. Feel ill when you never gotta stress ends. Always in the press when paparazzi in the bushes with the stretch lens. Say cheese to that, pull up on a double R, pop clutch on them. No, the strippers ain't mad when I touch on them. Russell Simmons shoe game, put a rush on them. Send a GT vodka, sitting on top of mafia money, eating seafood pasta. VMAs, I was good there. Front row here, always in the good chair. The bag gon' boo, but the good cheer. That's why my pockets on blimp like the good gear. Yeah.
When we do it, we go high. We do it.
That was dope. That was dope. The bad, okay. I mean, there was just a lot of good stuff in there. I think that the sport reference talking about always in the press, but like the way that she said it, because she was talking about, well, I'm not sure, because I saw that she was trying to like emphasize ends, so it kind of made me think that it could be, but it could just be like her saying, I'm always in the press, like I'm always in the news. Paparazzi in the bush with the stretch lens, that was dope. The rhyme pattern on the sitting on top of eating seafood pasta, but like the way she put it together, GT vodka, seafood pasta, it was super dope. And then the whole play here with the good chair, good cheer, good year, that was dope too.
The good gear.
When we do it, we go high. We do it all night.
By the way, I'm not sure I've ever heard anybody say pocket on blimp, at least me personally. Like, blimps are massive. Like, so if her pockets are on blimp, that's massive.
All the girls, they wanna vibe with us tonight. I'm in the middle of the club with my niggas and we all fucked up screaming, hell yeah, hell yeah. When we do it, we go high. We're doing it all night. All the girls, they wanna vibe with us tonight. I'm in the middle of the club with my niggas and we all fucked up screaming, hell yeah, hell yeah.
So now I've heard that chorus twice. Super catchy chorus. I don't recognize this singer, Parker. I don't know how to say his last name. Egil, something like that. He sounds good, and I think like it's just like a good vibe. The song's a good vibe. We're gonna keep it going. She's about to come in on verse 2.
What you pouring is fuck though. Why these bitches in the game so cutthroat? Why they can't just let young Nicki live? Why they gotta feel a rap to know Nicki is not playing, boys for real. When they go against the kid, it's gon' course for real. Came straight from the hood with the course appeal. That's why these big names wanna toss the deal. Okay, I'll take it. Sign on the dotted line, but I'm quick to check a bitch if she out of line. Shout out Mike, Darnell, and Nigel. Why these bums so mad that the queen on Idol, huh? Say cheese to that. When they see me on the screen, check E for that. Bitches lying on the kid, I won't leave for that. Intimidated by my aura, where Rita at? Send a GT vodka in a helicopter. Me and my Japanese bitches in Osaka. BT, I was good there. Front row, yeah, always in the good cheer. Why the fuck would I leave when I'm good here? Let me send a twit pic on my good hair. Yeah.
When we do it, we go high.
Nice. Again, just a bunch of like lines in here that were really nice to see. I like what she did early in the verse where she was like, why they can't just let young Nicki live, why they gotta feel the wrath to know Nicki is. And then she did it that way, like she ended that there so it would rhyme with Nicki live. And then she took that pause because it was the end of the line, and then basically finished the sentence like to know Nicki is, which could like stand on its own and say like Nicki's the real deal. So you don't even have to finish the sentence. But the pause and then the next part, to know Nicki is not playing. So it's really dope because just the way that she placed it, the way she ended it, the pause that was put in, it allows that statement to work two ways without having to say more words. So that was dope. I like that she's flexing being on Idol and that people didn't like it, but you know what? Too bad. Obviously, there's a reason that she's there. I thought the play on Rita Ora's name was nice. Intimidated by my aura, where Rita at? And then back to the GT vodka. So she came back to that, but now she rhymed it with different things. So she said Osaka, and then she went back to the good there, good cheer, good here again. So like she finished with the same rhyme patterns, but the dope part about it is she didn't repeat the same lines from the first verse. I like that.
We're doing it all night. All the girls, they wanna vibe with us tonight. I'm in the middle of the club with my niggas and we all fucked up screaming, hell yeah, hell yeah. When we do it, we go high. I'm in the middle of the club with my niggas and we all fucked up, screaming hell yeah, hell yeah.
Nice. Letting the beat play out for quite some time. I don't like cutting those off just in case they're doing cool things at the end. It's not super common, but sometimes we get some little like late surprises, you know. Dope. You know what I'm realizing sounds weird about my voice to me in these headphones. Like I've been sick for a few days now. My wife and my son, I'm just looking up the lyrics. I'm not actually just wasting time. My wife and my son were sick all last week, and then as they have been starting to get better, like they're not completely over it, they're still coughing and stuffed up. I got sick, and so I'm a little under the weather. But I almost feel like I didn't sound this sick when I had those headphones. It's just these headphones. Whatever. It's going to be a thing. Until I get used to these, it's going to be a thing. So, welcome to my new thing on the channel. Next up, we got I Endorse These Strippers. I was just pulling up the lyrics. That's why it took me a moment. I was very curious to see what this song would sound like. This sounds like a very Roman title. So, I can almost imagine that it's going to be very Roman on this. And it's like the whole album's like Roman, but I think we get like... I feel almost like Roman has like split personalities or something. Like we get different versions depending on what like the subject or the theme of the song is. So let's see. Okay.
I endorse this message. I endorse this message. I am Nicki Minaj and I support this message. I endorse this message. I endorse this message. I am Nicki Minaj and I support this message. I endorse these strippers. I endorse these strippers. I am Nicki Minaj and I support these strippers. I endorse these strippers. I endorse these strippers. I am Nicki Minaj and I support these strippers. Did I endorse young men? I am young Nick. Your panties all in a bunch where you can suck my dick. All these chicks is ridiculous. Conversations is frivolous. Man, fuck all these bitches. I am a polygamist. Playing with my pussy. I am just that bored. I mean, we coulda went shopping, but what could you afford? I bust a band in the VIP. My money can't fit in clips. I tell the hoes when they strip that they could play with my clip. Ooh.
Whoa. Okay, I know that's not the end of the verse. I'm going to pause it real quick. Two things that I want to mention. The rhyme scheme here where she goes, chicks is ridiculous, conversations is frivolous, I am a polygamist. Dope to see like the multi-syllable rhyme scheme. Again, when it's done so casually, it just is even more impressive than someone who's like trying super hard to deliver and be crisp with it or whatever. Like she's crisp and it's effortless. So it's super dope. And then I was also going to say the polygamist line. She's like, F all these chicks. I am a polygamist. Because if she wasn't, like if she believed in monogamy, she'd probably only F one chick. But she's Fing all the chicks. So that's why it's polygamy. Super dope.
Clips. I tell the hoes when they strip that they could play with my clip. Ooh. Boobs, 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 lot of boobs. Man, I make the baddest bitches send me news. I ain't got no time for your silly feuds. I'm with pretty king at Sue's rendezvous. Batman, I'm robbing hoes. I tell them bitches, yo, buy my house. These hoes, my sons, I'm Papa Dow. I feed them bitches with Papa Dow. I'm tropic out, you comic out. Bitch, read my motherfucking chronic out. You my son, product out. And you adopted, not even biologic out.
Hard. Again, multi-syllable rhyme scheme done so casually. She did pick up the cadence on the delivery at the end of this verse here, so she was kind of spitting a little bit faster. In the previous parts, it was a little more laid back and kind of like letting it happen, but now it was like, okay, I got a little bit more to say, so I'm going to say it a little faster. The Batman, I'm robbing hoes like I'm robbing hoes, but I'm Robin, like Batman and Robin. Vominos, Papa Doe, like I think that's like Papa John. I think that was a reference. Yeah, like you're my son prodigal and you're adopted, not even biological. So again, just reemphasizing, like you guys are my sons, but we're not the same.
What's this message? I am Nicki Minaj and I support this message. I endorse this message. I endorse this message. I am Nicki Minaj and I support this message. I endorse these strippers. I endorse these strippers. I am Nicki Minaj and I support these strippers.
Man, the layering on this chorus is super dope. Like she's layered over her voice several times. And just that end result sound that we're getting is super dope.
I endorse these strippers. I endorse these strippers. I am Nicki Minaj and I support these strippers.
Hey bitch, I'm T-Raw. Get on that pole and free fall.
I didn't know somebody else was on this. It doesn't say that on the YouTube video. Okay.
Hey bitch, I'm T-Raw. Get on that pole and free fall. Heard my best friend fuck with you. I said that's cool, now you do too. Getting head in the carpool, her mouth drawn like all school. Anaconda, part 2, I pulled it out, that's all you, all you. I'm trying to smash, I got the cash, she got the ass. Now tell your friends I'm a little nigga with a big one, I ain't trying to brag. I'm E-line, that strip club, that money, I quarterback. I make a hike, go long, first down, that's 10 racks. Said I can't fuck for free, I told her that's cool by me. Said I can't fuck for free, she gon' probably have to pay me. Getting dizzy, all I do is spin. White ghost, I'm floating, she up and down that pole, but she ain't voting.
That was fun. He had some like fun wordplay throughout that whole thing. Man, like just the mouth draw art school, and then there was more Eli in the strip club, quarterback, and then just at the end here, that was just a nice little fun line to end it with. She's up and down that pole, but she ain't voting. So like the stripper pole, but then also like the voting polls. Super dope. That was fun.
I am Nicki Minaj and I support this message. I endorse this message. I endorse this message. I am Nicki Minaj and I support this message. I endorse these strippers. I endorse
There's a
these
fly
strippers. I
flying
am
around
Nicki
right now.
Minaj and I support these strippers. I endorse these strippers. I endorse these strippers. I am Nicki Minaj and I support these strippers.
Okay, so it looks like we have another person on the track. On Genius, it says Brinks. I actually have never heard of this name before, so if this is somebody that I should know, please comment down below. I'd love to get some background.
Now I endorse this paper, I endorse this liquor. I bust a van in the VIP, and I support these strippers.
I like that he also said VIP, like Nicki said VIP earlier, so they're kind of like he's like sticking to using that same vernacular for VIP. It just worked with the rhyme pattern, so he did it as well. It's dope.
She bust it down to a split. She got a horse ass with her. She tryna bring home a friend, and I enforce that nigga. I threw like 4 stacks, nigga, and then 4 more stacks, nigga. I'm only just getting started. I blew a Porsche that minute. It's king of diamonds, so starless. Onyx, my heart got bitter, cause I ain't come home this morning. She almost touched my shit. Wow. When I hit a shopping spree, whole shit I ball. Sorry, but you can't get these at Lennox Mall. Nah, ho, this ain't clearance at Americana. This that boy, you better cuff your baby mama. Copy Kinko for Nicki, show that pinko. Drop and bust it open on the head, Ocho Cinco.
Nice.
I support these ratchet bitches and I treat them right. She fought me to get to Nicki, that's that shit I like.
I endorse this message. I endorse this message. I am Nicki Minaj and I support this message. I endorse this message. I endorse this message. I am Nicki Minaj and I support this message.
So my first time hearing Brinks, I think he sounded comfortable on the track, which tells me that he is somebody who like definitely makes music. I know that might sound like an obvious thing to say, but what I mean is like sometimes you hear people and you're like, they just don't sound super like comfortable. Maybe I don't want to say natural. I'm gonna say comfortable. He sounded comfortable on it. He brought some like attitude and some swagger to it. I like the Ocho Cinco line because I thought that was his most clever line. He may have had more clever lines, maybe in your opinion. I just might have missed them, but the drop it, bust it open on the head, Ocho Cinco. So that was a dope line. Anyways, nice first exposure to that artist, whoever That might be.
I endorse these strippers. I endorse these strippers. I am Nicki Minaj and I support these strippers. I endorse these strippers. I endorse these strippers. I am Nicki Minaj and I support these strippers.
Cool. Why? I feel like I'm having asthma. I feel like my nose is running. I'm really sorry, guys. I'm gonna do this super fast. I know my chair is super annoying too. So everything's not going well right now. Maybe that can go viral. We'll say like, oh, her song was so crazy, I had to use my inhaler. I don't know. It's just me. Okay. Sex in the Lounge. This is with Lil Wayne and Bobby Valentino, right? Cool. I'm going to pull up the lyrics super fast. This is like a weird thing to type into Google. Like, what if you type like "Sex in the Lounge" into Google? I feel like weird stuff will come up. So don't do that. If you're at home right now, don't type that in. I'll do it. I'll do it for you. Okay, here we go. I'm curious to see what this sounds like. I did have one person say, oh, you can skip that song. So I'm curious why. Maybe they didn't think it was a good song, but let's see.
Yeah, Bobby V. Yeah, DJ, turn me up. Don't you turn this down, no.
Okay.
I think I gave him a discreet name. He replied with a street name. PR at the Heat game. No ball, but peak game. He addicted to hustle. I'm addicted to fame. Though we packing that muscle, I'm addicted to brain.
Nice.
I'm addicted to chillin'. Make a hell of a killin'. Don't I stun on these bitches? Man, I'm bad as a villain. Get the gun, I'ma hunt 'em. When I'm done, I'ma done 'em. When we leave in the lounge, I'ma keep it 100. It went down. Enough said. Pull off in that thing and it's blush red.
Wow. You know what instantly came to mind is a song from The Pink Print where she had almost the exact same. I don't know, that was really weird. I like looked at the screen and she was like looking back at me right now, and for a second I swear she like blinked. That like freaked me out. I was like, the video's paused. That shouldn't happen. And I don't think she's blinking because it's just a picture. But that freaked me out. Where she had almost the exact same flow pattern and cadence. Like it was that very slow da 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 da. And just... Anyways, it reminded me of a song from Pink Print. I wish I could remember the name of the song. But dope. That's a solid verse. Yeah, let's keep it going.
Pull off in that thing and it's blush red.
Sex in the lounge, girl, I'm gon' take it down. I'm gon' have you screaming, girl. They gon' hear the sound of our sex in the lounge. I can't believe this just happened to me, girl. Happened to me, girl. Oh, I'm so caught up in this girl. Shawty got me a little drunk, girl. Can't control myself, cause I'm so into her. Cause we doing it like nobody's around. And when we do it, I can hear her make a sound. Shawty wasn't good like me. Had the girl singing like me. She be like, oh, 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 oh,
I don't know what it is, but like sometimes when there's songs that are like talking about sex and they specifically talk about like she said, you know, but like the way he said it, can you imagine somebody saying, oh, but like that? Hold on, let's do that.
like me. Had the girl singing like me. She be like, oh, 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 oh.
If somebody did that, I would be like, is this a prank right now? Like, what's happening right now? It just sounds too much like singing, but it's hilarious. Like it's I get it. It's dope. It's dope. Don't hate me. I'm just saying.
She looking at me like she
Okay, listen. Wayne's about to come in. Now, if there's one male rapper who is like king of this topic of songs, it's got to be Wheezy. I mean, I think he was the first person to normalize talking about going down on a woman. And you know, I don't typically talk about this, but I'll mention this because I feel like at the time when Wayne really started talking about it, I'm not going to say he's the first because I'm sure there was other people who've said stuff, but I feel like it wasn't a thing for guys to say that they do that. And Wayne was just like owning it. He's like, yeah, of course. I talk about it in like all my songs. Didn't you hear that song? I have a song called Pussy Money Weed. Like, go listen to it. So I'm excited to see what Wayne does with this.
Sit that pussy on my bottom lip.
Right away.
Then after that, you know we gotta switch. My house so big that bitch came with a lobby. We didn't use a rubber, but I came on her body. I lay her down and kiss her neck and talk dirty to her. Like I get that pussy wetter than a dirty sewer. Fuck me, turn around and bust it.
Hold on, Wayne. Normally, I'm like totally on board with with what you say in these songs, but like, I don't know if I would want to compare that with Dirty Sewer. Like, it could have been like, I don't know. I don't know how you make sewer sound better. So I just, that wasn't a great visual, but I see what you're saying though. I see what you're saying.
I lay her down and kiss her neck and talk dirty to her. Like I get that pussy wetter than a dirty sewer. Fuck me, turn around and bust it open for me. Get on that dick and get that money. Go Oprah for me. All you girls don't like me cause they know you love me. But if you scared, go to church. It's open Sunday.
Hey.
I dig in that pussy. Guess what I found? Some Chili and Nicki. Sex in the lounge. Yeah.
I'm gon' take it down. I'm gon' have you screaming, girl. They gon' hear the sound of our sex in the lounge. I can't believe this is happening to me, girl. Happening to me, girl. Sex in the lounge, girl. I'm gon' take it down. I'm gon' have you screaming, girl. They gon' hear the sound of our sex in the lounge. I can't believe this is happening to me, girl. Happening to me, girl.
Okay, cool. Yeah, listen, whoever it was that told me, oh, I can skip that one. Hey, this is interesting. I didn't know it does this. It's like recommending my own songs back to me. That's weird. My own, not songs, my own songs, my own reactions back to me. That's weird. I didn't realize that it would do that. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, whoever it was that said that I could skip that one is like, I think they were trying to hint that it wasn't a good song. I don't know. I kind of like that. I thought it was a different vibe. I thought like you need those type of songs on your album too. Like your album can't just be like one thing. We need like that variety in there. So I kind of enjoyed that. I do still stand by my statement. I think that the Dirty Sewer reference probably wasn't the best. Just because of the visual that it puts in your mind. But the rhyme on that and you know what he was insinuating was dope. So it still made sense. Okay, next up we have. Oops, this is my most common spelling error. Apparently, I'm making spelling errors while I speak now too. That's nothing new though. You guys have known that for a while. My most common spelling error is I do Nicki Minaj. So that's the most common mistake I make. Okay, for some reason I'm not seeing the Genius one show up here. Oh, there it is. No, that's a different song. Okay, well maybe there's not a Genius one for this one. I will use, what source is this? Music Match. No, we don't like Music Match. Everyone said that Music Match was very wrong when I used that before. So why don't we try ST Lyrics? I don't know what this is. I don't think I've ever used it before, but I don't know. It's a lyrics website, so let's see what they got. Whip it. Let's check it out. Okay. Definitely a more playful vibe so far as the beat's coming in.
Hey, you, jump in this ride. It's real nice and slippery inside. Wise guy, come get this pie. Ride it in style.
Okay.
I did it a minute ago. I drop it, I pick it up slow. I wanted that kick in the cause they know that I got that good shit. Said I'm bad, but I could be a good. Squeeze my body, rock my body, boy, you make me go. Na 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 na. Please, my
What?
body, heal my body, boy, you make me go. Na 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 na. We go.
Come on, man. Like, you listen to this part. I don't know what's coming next. It almost felt like we were like actually building up to something. But you listen to this part with that beat, the way she's singing on it. This sounds like a hit. Like, this sounds like a hit dance song. Another one. Another one.
We go. Na 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 na. We go. Hey, stranger over there, I'm really liking the way you whip it. Yeah, I want you every day. You're so right, you're so tight. You got my world spinning, you got my world spinning. My head goes round and around, round and around. I'm thinking if
I like the way she did that round and around and round and around. But, like, yeah. But better than what I just said.
my head goes round and around, round and around. I'm thinking
Dope.
if we could be stranger, what you say? I'm really liking that way. You whip it.
Okay, Nicki. Ooh. Getting a slight change of
Is
vibes
that
here.
my cue? I'm looking for some brain to boost my IQ.
Hold up.
Is
No,
that my
ma'am.
cue?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. If you're going to rap like that, we got to pull this back. What do we got going on here?
Ooh. Is that my cue? I'm looking for some brain to boost my IQ.
Hey.
I'm like 5'2". My SAT scores was high too. But I mean I brag, I Louis Vuitton bag them. Hopped out the jag, presented to shag them. Slim, trim, also light skin. So
Yo, that's fire. Because she said hopped out to jag. And she didn't say shag 'em just because it rhymed with the pattern that she was going for. Shag is a very British term for sex, right? And then jag, like the quintessential British car. So that was a dope line right there.
I'm like 5'2". My SAT scores was high too. But I mean I brag, I Louis Vuitton bag them. Hopped out the jag, presented to shag them. Slim, trim, also light skin. So beat Peter, put the pipe in. Squeeze my body, ride my body, boy, you make me
Whoa.
go. Na 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 na.
Yo, this part's so catchy.
Heal my body, boy, you make me go. Na 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 na.
Wow.
Hey, stranger over there, I'm really liking that way. You whip it. Yeah, I want you every day. You're so right, you're so tight. You got my world spinning, you got my world spinning. My head goes round and around, round and around. I'm thinking
Love that
if we
part.
could be stranger, what you say? I'm really liking that way. You whip it.
Yo, this is a proper dance track. Wow. I actually like that one a lot. I don't know how everybody else feels about it. This did have 2 million, but this is from 4 years ago, so this must be a re-upload, right? Because this obviously came out more than 4 years ago, so that number's probably not accurate. Man, I like that one a lot. I like that one a lot. Do I get recommended again? No, not here. Just checking. Okay, next up we have Automatic. Don't say Manak. Lyrics. Nicki Minaj. Automatic. Lyrics. Genius does have some lyrics here. I like Genius. I don't know. I just like the way that the layout is. It fits nicely on my screen. Okay. No point in wasting any time. Let's move right along. Automatic. This is, I don't know. What have we done? 4 or 5? Something like that? Whatever. Maybe 4. Maybe this is 5. I don't know. Let's figure it out. Automatic.
I can't
I'll figure it out later.
I can't control the way I'm moving my head.
Okay.
Bet you never ever seen it like this. I'm a monster on the floor, I can't win. Now it's automatic. It's automatic. It's automatic. I'm a runaway trend.
Whoa.
And it's likely that I'll tear up this place. When I go hard. I'ma show you beside tonight. It's automatic, my conditions unknown. There's no remedy, I know an antidote. It's just the way that I am. Nicki, so bad tonight.
Okay.
I can't control the way I'm moving my head. Bet you never ever seen it like this.
Bro, what's up? What's up with these, like, what's up with these dance, like, not in a bad way, but, like, this is, like, Nicki's just showing that she's just, like, a pop monster as well. I could imagine, like, several songs from this album I can picture being played, and this is not necessarily, like, a great cosign here, but I could definitely hear these being played in a club or in a bar, but I don't go to clubs or bars, so I could be completely wrong about that. Plus, this was some time ago, so maybe back then. I don't know. Let's keep it going.
I'm a monster on the floor, I can't win. Now it's automatic.
Come on.
It's automatic, some might call it insane. I assure you I'll be stuck on your brain. You'll be falling for me, boy, yeah, just like a domino tonight. It's automatic.
That's what dominoes do. That's what dominoes do. That's like their only purpose. It's to be stacked and then to fall down.
It's automatic when I'm rocking the beat. Systematically I'm dropping pure heat. It's just the way that I am. Nicki, so bad tonight. I can't control the way I'm moving my head. Bet you never ever seen it like this. I'm a monster on the floor, I can't win. Now it's automatic. It's automatic.
So catchy. Oh my goodness. This is crazy.
Press rewind. Einstein. I'm looking for that Einstein. Wales, London, Ireland, Scotland, I get Ireland, South Africa and Brazil. Shut the club down. Bring the bill. Bring the bill.
That's dope.
Bring the bill.
Shut the club down, bring the bill.
Bring the bill.
That's dope.
Shut the club down. Bring the bill.
Control the way I'm moving my hips. Bet you never ever
Very,
seen it like this.
okay, so right here, this final chorus that we're hearing, very dance. So the beat got taken all the way down, and not just down in volume, but they almost added like a muffled, like filter or muffled effect onto it, so that it sounds like it's being suppressed, and it's gonna build, and then it's gonna, very dance.
Moving my hips.
See,
Bet
it's all
you
the way down here.
never ever seen it like this. I'm a
Now it's becoming more clear, becoming louder, and here it is right here. Nice. Great production. Cool. Yeah, I mean, I'm super impressed. I don't know. And again, it's just a matter of like, I think it's like, in general, I tell people we get impressed by things that either we can't do or that we didn't know. And it's just like, I didn't know that she had this like ultra deep, and I say deep not in terms of like meaningful deep, which we know she has, but deep catalog of dance music that could be like dance hits. And that's the part that I'm super impressed by. Wow. This is like those moments where you're like, what can't she do? I'm not sure. Doesn't seem like much. Doesn't seem like there's much that's out of her reach here. Beautiful Sinner. This is the next track. I keep freaking out now, guys. I don't know if I showed you a picture. I know I showed it on one of my Ariana Grande videos. Maybe I won't show the picture, or maybe I'll show it at the end. So if you stay all the way to the end, you can see the picture. But I literally got attacked by a spider last week, and it was massive. In my opinion, it was massive. Like, I live in Canada. I'm not like, Australia or like, South American rainforest where there might be big spiders. Like, in Canada, like, I just feel like you don't get spiders that are that big. And this spider popped up and like crawled onto my keyboard as I was sitting at my desk, and I like freaked out. It's safe to say I did not record that night, just figuring out how to recover from that near, death experience. Probably not dangerous, but, I'll show you guys at the end. If you stick around, I'll show you the picture of the spider. Beautiful Sinner, I got the lyrics pulled up. Let's do this.
South Africa is where I come from. Get me my banjo, get me my drum. Kidnap Korea and don't take ransom. Don't let me come out of my dungeon. When me did I leave them thinking it done. Choose to me come out of England it done. Choose to the pattern come from Kingston. Trinidad, my island.
Dope.
I see you in here dancing. Your preview is quite romantic. I envy your perfect kind of life.
Sounds like we got another dance track here. That's hard. You're a cheat and a liar, but tonight you're everything I desire. And I think super relatable. We've all been in that boat. Wow.
But tonight you're everything I desire. You're beautiful sinner. I love your wicked heart. Beautiful sinner. It's such a work of art. I didn't know that could look so good. You are the type of bed that feels so good. Beautiful sinner. Your heart of stone.
So I just want to say, like, the juxtaposition of bad and good and the way she used them in the context here was super dope. I didn't know bad could look so good. You're the type of bad that feels so good. So super dope the way she went back and forth on that.
Beautiful sinner. Your heart of stone. Living in your world alone. I hope you let me in tonight.
Come on.
They want me to beware. You're dangerous, but I don't care. I can't wait to have you in my arms. Maybe I'm naive for loving you. You're a cheat and a liar, but tonight you're everything I desire. You're beautiful sinner.
I like the lyrics on this one a lot. Disguise. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, I'm having like a stare down with the album art here because I keep feeling like as I look, I think it might be her lashes. I keep looking like off to the side a bit, and then I feel like I see it like blink, but it's not blinking. It's tripping me out. Oh man, guys, I don't do drugs. I like drink like once in a blue moon, and this is like, can you imagine? Whoa. Oh man, this is real life. I like the lyrics a lot on this one. I feel like for me personally, I can't speak for everybody else, but I feel like for me personally, the chorus specifically, you look at this like "Beautiful sinner, I love your wicked heart, beautiful sinner," and then you go back up to the pre-chorus, which really I think made the chorus strike a chord with me even more. You're a cheat and a liar, but tonight you're everything I desire. I feel like I've been in this situation before. I was in a bad, relationship, and it's just that whatever it was that kept me coming back into it, or kept me kind of like staying in it, or whatever. And that's exactly what I thought of as I listened to that part. So super dope for me. I like when like, oh man, this little fly right here. It's like a fruit fly maybe. Do you guys think we should have like a tangent, and I should like do what was it, Breaking Bad? And I should like chase this fly for the rest of the episode. That was the most frustrating episode, by the way. If you guys haven't seen Breaking Bad, there's the fly one. It's the worst. I was so like upset at that episode. Okay, we have Young Forever by Nicki. I got the lyrics pulled up. Let's jump right in. Sorry about this chair, man. Just want to get a new chair, but it's so expensive.
I used to think that we'd run away whenever late, pretty summer day. I remember when you would say.
Okay, I'm sorry I'm pausing it so quickly, but like right away, one lovely, runaway, summer day. She said lovely, lovely, so that it could rhyme, fit, syllable match, all that. Very nice.
Pretty summer day, used to
Listen.
think that we'd run away
Right here.
whenever late, pretty summer day. I remember when you would say we'd be okay, come what may. I never knew you would lie to me, take everything from inside of me. You're still out in the doorway, but before you walk away, don't say goodbye. Look in my eyes, so that I always will remember. Frozen in time, always be mine. Baby boy, you'll be young forever. I'll be over here, you'll be over there. I'ma shed a tear, but I really don't care. Frozen in time, always be mine. Baby boy, you'll be young forever. I
Nice.
used to think.
I like the chorus a lot. I also like that for the chorus they took the percussion away. The percussion's very like center of attention. Like once it's there, you're like hyper aware of it because of just the way everything else sounds and how loud the percussion itself is once it's in the mix. So I feel like when they took it away, it was like a really nice feel in the chorus. But it also gives us like separation of sections. Like whatever section we were just on ended because those percussion are gone. Then when the percussion comes back in, whatever section we were just on is over and we're moving on to the next thing. So it's just a nice little touch there, and it made the chorus sound really, really nice.
I really don't care. Frozen in time, always be mine. Baby boy, you'll be young forever. I used to think that we'd reunite. I'd be your wife in a real life. I thought that you'd come back for me, and you'd take me away. I never knew, only as a teen, you'd reappear only in my dream. You're still out in the doorway, but before you walk away, don't say goodbye.
Wow, these lyrics too, man. Like these lyrics, like you think about the sound of the song and that's great, but as the lyrics continue to unfold, you're like, man, this is like heartbreaking young love. That's what this feels like. And I think that kind of emphasizes, or that kind of helps you absorb the point that she's trying to say when she says you'll be young forever, because it's like her memory of him is him when they were young, and all of these, like, the future was theirs and the promises were there and like the things were going to happen, and then they didn't, but like in her mind she was going to remember him like this, so he's, you know, young forever. That's dope.
Look in my eyes so that I always will remember. Frozen in time, always be mine. Baby boy, you'll be young forever. I'll be over here, you'll be over there. I'ma shed a tear, but I really don't care. Frozen in time, always be mine. Baby boy, you'll be young forever. This is my last cry. Is this the only way? This is my own prison. I'm frozen in time, in time, in time. Don't say goodbye, look in my eyes, so that I always will remember.
Dude, so dope. And you see, like, the whole song followed that pattern. Like, the chorus didn't have the drums, the verses did, and then for the bridge, like, everything was kind of distorted and, like, you know, off to the side as she sung that part. And this last chorus comes in and they add the percussion and it hits so much harder. Very, very intelligent production, and just like the way that they orchestrated the song and put all of this, or composed all of this together, super dope. Come on, that hits so much harder. Like, super dope. Man, that's another one. That's another one that, like, I feel like is just so relatable. Like, this is the thing. If you can make yourself relatable, you're untouchable. I say this, or I've said it maybe once or twice. I don't want to say I say this. Like, I haven't said it that many times, but I've said it once or twice on the channel. If you can be relatable, you are untouchable. Because then your music goes beyond, does it sound good? Were the lyrics cool? Did she say like a double entendre? Like, all of that's great, and it shows skill and it shows ability, but relatability, game changer. And then you have all of those things plus relatability. Oh, then you're Nicki Minaj, right? All right. Let's get the lyrics pulled up of Fire Burns, which is the next track. Looks like we're on the last two tracks that we're checking out from the album. This one's Fire Burns, and the next one is called Gunshot. So we're checking out Fire Burns first. I don't know who Tay is, but it looks like this is with somebody else. This person's name is Tay. It actually almost looks like, is this like their song? Like, in the lyrics, it just shows Nicki on the chorus, and whoever this other person is, Tay. Huh. Let me check. Is that a different one? Oh, I'm not sure. I am not sure what's going on here at the moment, but why don't we play it, and then I'm sure it'll become apparent very quickly. 3 minutes long. Let's check it out.
You should have left the other day. You let me beg for you to stay. This is a sickening joke that you play with my
I hope you burn in hell and you never find the ocean. Oh my goodness. What is happening?
I hope you're fire. Fire burns, baby.
Ooh, I like that this is a touch slower.
I hope you're fire.
What was that ad-lib right there?
Fire burns, baby. I hope you're fire. Fire burns, baby. I hope you lay down and you sleep and you choke on every lie you told. And when you're reaching out for me, you'll see you reap everything you sow.
Wow. Wow, okay.
You piece of shit. You broke me down.
Guys, what the...
Thought you say you would hold me down,
Shouldn't have betrayed.
but I could see it in your eyes that you're blinded by them flashing lights. And you's a stupid motherfucker for letting this thing pass you by. I hope you
Oh my god. Yo, the craziest part is because audibly it doesn't sound like what she's talking about. Audibly it sounds like it could be about like something completely different. And then you listen to the lyrics, and again, it's one of those things when reality doesn't match expectation, you're gonna notice, right? So if you go into a movie and someone says, "This is the best movie ever, oh my god," and you go into it with the expectation, it doesn't match it, it could be a really great movie, but you're gonna be like, not really. Vice versa. If you went in and you're like, oh, this is going to be a really shitty movie, everyone says it's really bad, and it ends up being an okay movie, you start thinking, wow, that was actually pretty good. It wasn't as bad as people said. So it's the same thing here. You listen to a certain beat or an instrumental and it makes you feel a certain way, your expectation is created. Then the lyrics are delivered and the lyrics deliver this, and this is reality. You're like, oh shit, that doesn't match. What's happening? Wow. Does that make sense? I think it makes sense.
I hope you're fire. Fire burns, baby.
I do like the slow
I
pace.
hope you're fire, baby.
I like that ad-lib too.
Fire burns, baby. I hope you lay down and you sleep and you choke on every lie you told.
I would feel bad, but you shouldn't have lied.
And when you're reaching out for me, you'll see you reap everything you sow.
Yep. Wow. Yeah, that song was a trip for me. Again, reality did not match expectation. And they made it more shocking and more enjoyable, I think, personally. Okay, we are on the final track of our Roman Reloaded re-up. So many words. Journey. This is it. Final track. This is with an artist called Beanie Man, who I also have never heard of. So I'm curious to see what they sound like. Okay. Last track of the album. And I believe it's actually last on the track list too. So dope. I was about to click on this one, but it's the one where her face is looking at me and I kept thinking she was blinking at me. So it's going to freak me out a little bit. So we're going to go to the other album cover where it doesn't look like she's blinking at me. So let's check it out.
Yeah. Zagana.
Lemon, you say
very interesting mix of sound here. The beat being one type of vibe, and then the way that she's delivering on this, the with this, I don't know if it's classified as a language, a dialect, an accent. I don't know what the correct term would be. Why don't you guys help me out? I almost feel like I've asked you this before. If I have, I apologize, but answer it again, and I will do my best to remember. But yeah, this is a very, very interesting sound here.
Make them girl them know. You say I'm crazy over you, baby. No man to us, they can't get in between us. So tell them, girl, them, and tell your friend them. My gun a girl gunshot, none of them blood clot. Anyway them
This part sounds great.
Anyway them go, so tell them girl them yo. Tell them girl say yo. My gun a girl gunshot, none of them blood clot. Anyway them witch part. Anyway them go, so tell them girl them yo. Make them girl them know.
Zaga, I am the girls them sugar. Sometimes my girlfriend wonder. Let me tell you something. Billy man, I'm a G. The girls them provide the lock for my key. You alone, me a pray. You fulfill all my desires on me.
Hey, let's go.
So me go tell a girl. And I'm from there. I love it when you're on top. Listen, you go back shot. None of them don't have that. So when them running, me you go tell a girl. Me you go tell a girl.
Okay.
'Cause I love it.
His voice is a great addition because I think, again, having the contrast of like Nicki being a little bit more laid back when she was singing the chorus, and this guy's coming into this chorus like yelling in this chorus, and I think it's just the contrast is again making us end on this super high note. I like it.
Me you go tell a girl. 'Cause I love it when you're on top. Listen, you go back shot. None of them don't have that. So when them running, me you go tell a girl. Me you go tell a girl. Hey, pretty Nicki, meet Admiral Dicky. Friend them a tell me say you have this sticky. Girl, oh, you hot, you sexy and pretty me. You cherry me one picky, but it's not every girl in my life I've introduced to my mama. But you are the girl I'm and choose to give honor. So when some careless girl I come with them silly grammar, tell them pause like a sentence, me using the comma.
Hey, that was hard. When a silly girl or when a girl comes bringing silly drama, tell them pause like a sentence. If I'm using the comma, you put a comma. You're supposed, like if you're reading a sentence with a comma, you're supposed to pause. Yo, that fly is pissing me off. I gotta do something about it. Did I get it? No, I thought it was Mr. Miyagi for a second.
With them silly grammar, tell them pause like a sentence, me using the comma. Make we visit Mark Jacob and Carly where the planner for a romantic setting in the middle of the savannah. God love is in the air on it a wave like a banana. About the heart in my chest is like a hammer. I love it when you're on top. Listen, you go back.
Those are some nice lines too. Love is in the air. It appears like a banner, like a banner flying through the air. So love is in the air. That's dope. The heart like a hammer beating hard like a hammer when you're in love, like that type of feeling can happen. That was dope. I like this last verse from him.
Come on, about the heart in my chest is like a hammer. I love it when you're on top. Listen, you go back shot. None of them don't have that. So when them running, me you go tell a girl. Me you go tell a girl.
I love his ad-libs. I love that. That was great. His ad-libs were awesome. Wow. We did it, guys. We did it. We have completed Roman Reloaded, the re-up. We have completed Pink Friday. We have completed Pink Print. We have done some of her mixtape stuff. We have done some of her features. We are making really great progress. I do think that maybe in between, why don't I do a couple features? Maybe some like loose tracks that you guys want me to check out. And then I think it's time, guys. We've been putting it off. We've been waiting. But we have to do Queen. We have only until November before Pink Friday 2 comes out. And I think to be in the right mind space, we need to get that album done so that I have listened to all of her albums before the new one comes out. I think it's necessary. Comment down below, guys. Thank you so much if you're still here. But as promised, if you stuck around because you wanted to see a picture of this spider, you might regret this after I show this to you. This shit is freaky. Mind you, I was sitting here staring at this screen and I saw something in my peripheral. I was like, something's moving. Like Nicki's blink, right? I was like, something's moving. And I looked and this thing was crawling from the back of my desk towards my keyboard. I instantly jumped back and then it just sat on my keyboard and didn't move. It sat there for like 2 minutes. It wasn't moving. And it looked like this. Bro, like, tell me I'm not exaggerating. That shit is scary. Look at it. It's bigger than like 3 keys on my keyboard. I didn't do any recording that night, guys. Because every little thing that I felt on my body, my hair move, whatever, I was like, there's a spider on me. There's 100% a spider on me. The spider's on me. It's eating me. It's killing me. It's on me. Anyways, if you guys are still here, I appreciate you spending your time with me. I hope you have an awesome day, and I'll see you next time.